Welcome to this masterclass about self-healing. I have been using self-healing for the last 20 years, and it's one of the big reasons that I actually have this good contact to the spirit world and this deeper feeling of support from the spiritual world. So self-healing meditations and contact with the divine and the healing energy will help you to somehow get a closer and deeper contact with yourself, your soul, and maybe also a deeper sense of purpose and why you are here in this world, in this life that you are in right now. So self-healing meditations I see as a very good way to support you in your everyday life. The reason that this self-healing meditation works is actually that if you normally have problems in feeling inner peace or some kind of security in yourself, or the feeling of having energy enough, or other things that could disturb you, your emotions, your thoughts, then the contact with the divine will actually make a surrounding around you that actually helps you to get into peace. So you don't have to find the peace in yourself at the first, but you can actually connect with a peaceful surrounding. And then, because you are connected to the divine and the healing energy, this feeling of love helps you to feel love. It also helps you to feel that you are loved. And in that way you will also have the feeling to open your heart and sense more love in you towards yourself and towards the outer world. So when you connect with the divine and with the healing energy, there will be that support that you need. Emotional support, physical support, mental support. So to strengthen this contact with the healing energy, I used to work with what I call the pillar of light or the ray of light. And that one is actually more the kind of dimension. When you talk to people that have experienced near-death experiences, then they talk about a tunnel of light. A tunnel where they're inside this tunnel, or they sense the light of this tunnel. There is peace, there is a quietness, there is the feeling of belonging or the feeling of love. In this tunnel they also sometimes experience the presence of angels, God, deceased relative persons that they know. It could also be animals or guardian angels or guides, spiritual guides. So what I actually think about that is that your soul has all your talents, your skills, your life energy. So when you connect with your soul, you have much better access to your life force. But the soul is also divine, and in that way, when you're in contact with your soul, you have also a very easy way to get in contact with the divine energy. So in that way, when you are in contact with the tunnel of light, you're also in contact with your soul. And in that way, you're also in contact with the divine energy and also the support from the spiritual world. And that is actually what I will talk about today in this masterclass about self-healing. Because if you connect with your soul and the divine energy, then you have all the healing capacity you need actually to help you in your everyday life, but also to help you with healing of traumas, getting help for your future. You can also heal in past life, depending on what your wish for the healing is. When I call it a ray of light or a pillar of light, it's actually referring to this tunnel of light from the near-death experiences. So this tunnel of light is actually more like a dimension where the soul comes to when it's passing over, and also a place where your soul is connected to when you sleep or in your everyday life. The soul has this connection to this dimension. So in healing meditations or in self-healing, you can connect with this really, really lovely place where there are exactly that support that you need. Actually, your spiritual guides know much more about what you need and what the purpose of your life is than yourself know. So in the contact with that, you will actually also have the possibility to get even more insight about why you are on earth, what your soul really longing to express, what you are a bigger part of. Normally when a doctor declares a person clinical death, there will be no life signs, no pulse. But what's interesting is when people come back from this near-death experience, they talk about light, they talk about contact with the divine, with spiritual guides, with deceased persons. And what's also interesting here is that some of these people that returns from a near-death experience actually recover from, that could be cancer, that could be other life-threatening diseases that they have had before the life, before this near-death experience. And because of that, I have been thinking about, okay, if this contact with this dimension can help you to regain your balance, your mental and physical balance, your mental and physical health, then let us work with that. So we have this ray of light, this dimension, where your soul is very much connected to that. And because you are alive, and the life force in your soul help you to get even more alive, then this connection with you in your physical life, connected with your soul and the spirit world, will actually could help you very much to gain physical and mental and emotional support, and to strengthen the contact to your soul, so that you live from your soul instead of a lot of different patterns that you can create because of negative childhoods, surrounding that's not suits you, so you have to somehow fit in, and this fit in will also make you feel a little less connected to yourself. So when you work with the ray of light, you work with your soul in connection with your physical body, your emotions and your mental state, then you will actually start more and more to resonate with your soul and with the divine, and the life force in your soul will help your body to get into even more life force. So normally when I work with this self-healing, it will be that I connect with my soul, I connect with the ray of light, and then I actually just sit there very quiet in a very deep meditation state, and then just receive the healing and receive the support from what I need that day. So it could be help to my inner child, it could be help to my unconscious level of problems and what I have trying to forget about trauma or other things. It could also help me to heal up on what you have inherited from your parents or your lineage. It could be what you have with you from past life. There could be a lot of things that this contact, soul and divine would be able to help you with. On this illustration you can see the pillar of light, and you can also see how angels are connected in the light. You can see how ancestors are connected to the light. It could be Jesus. So when you connect with the pillar of light or this dimension, you will have an easy access to the help support. And when you sit down in a deeper meditation, you come into this deeper contact with your soul or your inner light. and you sit down there and you just ask for healing, then you will start to sense the presence of this healing energy. So we have our soul. Our soul contains our possibilities, our skills, our resources, our capacity, and this divine energy. We have the divine around us. So in that contact, you will actually get a lot of healing and a lot of help and a lot of advice from the spirit world. There's another reason that this works, not only because that you are a soul and the soul is divine, but also because our physical body and our nervous system and our sensory system actually are used to, built to, works as radars that's always sensing what happens around you. So you actually have some part of your sensory systems that reacts to the emotional environment that you are in. So your emotions will react to the emotions outside of you. So when you're connected to this field of the divine energy and love, your sensory system will actually feel that, will resonate to that love, will resonate to that feeling of peacefulness that will be around you. And in that way, your own emotions will be regulated after the surroundings. That's a totally normal way that humans actually always balance themselves, regulating themselves to the present environment around them, and also regulate themselves towards which people they are in contact with. So that is actually when you connect to a person that's very loving and very nursing, have this peacefulness, and have a strengthful feeling inside of it, you will actually be in contact with that. And you will get the healing you need, but you will also find these capacities inside yourself. The peacefulness, this loving feeling. You will get support and be nursed. If you need some support or nursing, you will have this feeling of this. Maybe it could be the presence of Archangel Raphael that comes in with a big, fatherly, and very calm, powerful energy, and you will sense that. So your system will react on the presence of this really peaceful and steady angel energy. And in your system, you will actually start to heal up. Where have you had the need for a very stable masculine figure in your life? And those parts of you that needed that will actually lean into the angel energy, receive the healing, and heal up and transform. So the presence of, that could be a healing guide, that could be an angel, that could be an ancestor, could help you to heal up from deep trauma. That could be childhood trauma, it could be accidents, it could be whatever you need healing for. It could also be that there will be a presence that helps you to trust in yourself, support you in a better self-esteem, or the feeling of being stronger or more powerful. But it could also be the support that helps you to actually come into a deeper feeling of being secure and more soft way of being you. So there could be a support for your heart to heal up, and also a lot of help to get into a more gentle contact with yourself, or maybe a more gentle contact with yourself towards others, or relation to your life. So the contact with the pillar of light supports you into more positive emotions, more calmness inside you, more life energy in your body, and also helps you to heal up in what's disturbing your emotion and your thoughts and your body. So in that way, it will also help you to stabilize your mental state or your mental health. Because if you have disturbing thoughts or you have beliefs that actually makes it more difficult to be you, then self-healing will help you into actually recognizing where comes this negative emotions from or negative beliefs from. Is it something that you have heard? Is it something you learned as a child? Is it how the society looks at you? And if you have all of these belief systems that actually are not in balance with your soul, then the self-healing will help you to get more in balance with your soul and your more authentic you, instead of what you have learned or what you have tried to do to fit in. And it will also help you to heal up from trauma. So what actually happens here is, when you connect with the healing energy, with your soul, you start to retrieval more of your soul. You come in contact with more of the capacity you actually have in your soul, the talents, the resources that you actually have within your soul. And in that way, it will be easier for you to live your life more in coordinates with your soul. And also when you do that, there will be a better possibility actually to be satisfied with yourself and with your actions. And you have a better possibility to make choices that actually supports you and make you grow and help you to create the life that you love to be in, or help you to create what your soul actually is here to create. Often it is something that will help the world or help you or help the people around you. When you go into this retrieval of your soul, it is actually that when you do healing work, your system will start to relax. When your system relaxes, because it returns from an alarm system where your sympathetic nervous system is always in some kind of be aware, something is frightening, you should be ready to run or to fight, or you go into a freeze state where you cannot actually do very much except just trying to survive. In that way, when you are in this sympathetic response, you are also much caught into both trauma and also into very high alarm system in your nervous system. And it could also mean that you have a high level of stress in your system. This is not very good, because it will actually mean that there will be less blood transferred to your internal organs. You will have problems breathing, this deep, calm breathing that will help the blood to circulate around the body, and in that way also help the body to both digest what it should digest and also release what it should release. So when you are in this alarm, you will actually have a lot of tension in you, and you will not have the focus on your soul, but much more survival mode. When you change into a more relaxed state, the parasympathetic nervous system state, and that will start to be more present, then the organ will start to get more blood, more energy will circulate around in the entire body, and the body's capacity to restore itself will be supported. The emotion also have the possibility to regain balance. Your thoughts will have the capacity to regain balance. So when the nervous system changed into this more parasympathetic response, then the whole system will start to relax and have a much better function. And when that happens, there will be more room for living instead of just surviving. And when you have more room for living, there will be more room for your soul. And your soul will then have the possibility to even strengthen you more, to help you to find even more life energy, and to support the feeling of a good life, where you can create, you can live, you can love, you can have bright ideas, and you can follow the ideas much more in accordance with your soul and the divine energy. It's easier to manifest from a better contact with your soul. So this change from alarm system to a more living system will help you also to gain more contact with your soul. So the soul ritual actually also means that you will get a better and deeper contact with your soul, your true essence, and that will have even better possibilities to be radiating throughout your life, your body and your aura and your everyday life. So that's one of the main reasons that the healing works. The divine energy, how your sensory system functions, and how this contact between the shift from alarm and trauma into a more relaxed, living, balanced system where you actually also will strengthen your intuition and the feeling of what's right for you to do. And also the feeling that you have the capacity to be in your life. And if you don't have a capacity to be in your life, you will have a capacity to find out ideas and possibilities that actually will help you to find a new direction in your life. You will have this inner guardians inside of you, and you can go into contact with the self-healing and get help from there. But it's actually the healing that supports you, actually supports your self-healing potential within you. So you have in you a very good self-healing potential, both emotional, mentally, physically, and this contact with your soul as a third part of you that's actually the biggest part of you will help you to balance all three levels: the emotional level, the mental level, the physical level, and the soul level. So this balance will be both a balance within you, but also a balance that indicate a balance with you in contact with the divine world and also in the physical world. So it's not only a balance within you, it's also that you helping the world to get in balance. So how can you use this self-healing meditation? As you will see here, it's important that you guide yourself into a more relaxed state. So if you're not listening to a guided healing meditation, then you can actually just get into a more calm, relaxed body and mind and emotional state. And then start to have the feeling of being connected with the pillar of light. Many of you will not see the pillar of light, but you will sense the presence of love or peace, or the feeling of being surrounded in something that you really love to be surrounded with. So because it is a dimension, and you can use your sensory system to sense the presence of this dimension, it will, for many of you, much more be a totally natural relaxation that comes as when you are in a place you really love to be, where you are feeling secure, you're feeling met, you're feeling loved. This way will normally be the way your body will react to the presence of the pillar of light. So you will sense a relaxation, but also a kind of emotional peacefulness and secure feeling. And your mind will go into a much more slower state. And it will be easier for you when everything else get a little more quiet. Then you will actually be in a better contact with your soul that has this big peaceful place within it. So the first level is relaxation, and it is physical relaxation, mental and emotional relaxation. And then the second is to have this intention of being in contact with the pillar of light, and then be you in that contact. It's not just a visualization, because the visualization will be a mental thing. It's more like an experience of contact. Some will experience light, other would only experience this peacefulness and a relaxation in all body and mental and emotional state. The next is in that you will be in contact with your inner self or your soul or inner light, depending on what you like to call it. So that's the number 3 point. Number 4 is actually just when this is in place, you're relaxed, you're in contact with the pillar of light, you're having deeper contact with yourself, your soul, then you ask for healing. And then you ask for, it could be the healing of what you need today, or it could be a specific thing that you need healing for. Your intention is very important. So if you have a specific intention, it could be healing of childhood trauma, it could be a healing that will support you today, it could be what you need healing for. So your intention is actually very important, or your need is very important, because the divine and the spiritual world will react to that need, and it will come with the emotions, it will come with the energy, it will come with the support and the kind of advice that actually meet your need or meet your intention with this healing meditation. So just for some minutes, sit in this contact and some kind of surrendering to the energy. So in this part of the self-healing meditation is actually where the deep healing occur. So this present with the divine, with your soul, and your intention for the healing will create the healing meditation. And then you will sit there slowly and get the healing from what you need in your inner life and in your outer life. And when that has been occurring for some minutes, depending on how much time you have, it could be only a few minutes, but it could also be half an hour. And then the part where you start to end your self-healing meditation, it could be like a feeling of grounding. You could ask for help to the grounding, so you could ask for exactly that energy that will help you to be anchored much better in your life, or grounded better in your life. So you ask for that. You could also ask for help. It could be guardian angel or a healing guide that just hold their hands on your shoulders and help you with energy that flowing throughout your body, down your feet, out of your feet, and connecting to a divine energy under you. So you get this contact with the energy, with the divine under your feet. And you just engage in that, connect with that, be grounded in that. And when you feel grounded and ready to go on with your day, then you can ask for maybe a kind of advice or a little more help, what you need help for. And there will maybe come some pictures or emotions or colors or just a feeling of something that's important for you to remember as a helping guardian message from the spirit world to you. And then slowly, when you feel grounded, you start to feel your body again. You start to feel your day consciousness mentally and physically. Your thanks for the healing. And slowly you will open your eyes. And it's very important here that you feel good, connected again, present again. If you're not, it's your responsibility to actually get this awakeness and getting back to your present with all of you. So you are staying connected with your soul, but if you're not totally awake, there could be different things you can do. You can move your body a little more, you can have focus on your feet, moving them. You can also put on some of your really favorite dancing numbers and have a couple of minutes where you dance around and really get very good connected to your body, because this way of feeling the contact with your body in a joyful mode will also help you to get grounded and also help you to get even a better contact with your soul. So there will be different kinds of possibilities to get a better grounding if you feel that you lack a bit of grounding when you have made the self-healing meditation. So this structure is very easy to use. You can do it in your own pace. You can use it in short amount of minutes or a longer time. In my time, I've been using it from a few minutes to an hour or so with no problem at all. It's again what you need depending on the time you have for yourself and the need you have. So this is a very easy way to use self-healing and self-healing meditations. You can also combine this self-healing meditation with hands-on, so you connect to the pillar of light, you get into this peaceful meditate state in you, and then you can connect to the healing and place your own hands, different positions around you where you need healing. It's actually a little like Reiki healing, but of course it's not Reiki healing in that way, because you're not, there is some other things you do with Reiki, but the connection with the divine and the healing power and your hands are still connected, so you can make self-healing with hands-on as well. And actually you can also use this connection with the pillar of light, your soul, and have the intention to heal others and place your hands on them. But they have to say yes for the healing, but you could also use this to heal others, but it's just a very little healing. If you're going to heal others, I would advise you to get a course in healing or practice it a lot more. But for the self-healing, it's very good. So you can use it just as self-healing and healing meditation. You can use it as a hands-on self-healing meditation. The intentions you have with the healing meditation will actually be important, because the spirit world will react to your intentions. The need you have is important, because the spirit world will also react to your needs. So in that way you will also always have someone that actually knows what you need, who you are. They will meet you, love you, support you. And you will actually have a better possibility to come in contact with your self-healing potential express your soul, living your life throughout your life with more contact to your essence, your light, your soul, and you will not feel alone. The support will always be there. The only thing you have to do is connect yourself with yourself and the divine or the pillar of light, and you will feel this contact, this togetherness, and that will also be a very big relief and support for you to know that you will always have someone that's there for you, that understands you, and that has the strength to help you, to help yourself, or to help others, or to be in your life the best possible way that you are meant to be. I have been recording some healing meditations with different kind of purposes. So you can use this self-healing meditation structure that I've been teaching you about in this masterclass, but you can also go into my website marzcia.com. Under meditation, I have some free meditations that will have some of the basic purposes that can help you, and one of those that could be very much good to listen to according to this masterclass would be the pillar of light. It would help you to get in contact with what we actually have been talking about in this masterclass. But there will also be other kinds of healing meditations. But pillar of light would be a good one. There will also be another meditation called Healing Today. It will be very much like the structure that I have been talking about in this masterclass. But it will be, the intention is that you will get the healing for the day. So when you listen to that, it will be exact the healing you need for your inner development and also from what you need of support for your external life, your everyday life. So healing for today would be a very good healing meditation to start with as well. Thank you for participating in this masterclass, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next masterclass for next month. Have a very good month.